Hello and welcome back to Starfield 2026. This is a New Game Plus playthrough, so spoilers, you have been warned. We have been doing some interesting questing. We're a ways into the main line. We just joined the UC Vanguard. We have not yet done anything to follow up on that. That opened up 2 follow-up missions for us. We look at our missions here. We now see that we have faction quests open for UC SysDef, actually UC Vanguard delivering devils. Deep cover, which is we're going to go talk to UC SysDef at the Vigilance, and we're going to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet. We've got Deputized, where we join the Freestar Militia. We've got Attack of the Terran Armada is going to wait for level 50 plus. What remains is going to wait until we have done the whole commitment ceremony with Andrasia. And Trekkers Alliance, I'm going to wait on for a bit more. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go further into the unknown. I'm going to push the main quest line on. And I think I'm going to stay teamed up with Sarah for a little bit. See where her evolution takes us. So we need to go talk to Vladimir.
Looks like you got a few diplomatic mission stamps in your file.
Just a quick reminder, normally he'll be sending us out to find artifacts, and then normally we would come back, drop the artifact, and he would say, oh, I found a temple. Because we entered this New Game Plus with the no more temples in New Game Plus creation active, actually not creation, it's a mod, none of the temples exist. So he's not going to find any for us. We're not going to be sent to them. But that's okay, since all of our powers were upgraded to level 2, except for the ones that we explicitly get. That would be Parallel Self is a specific quest, and Phase Time is a specific quest, and the other one was Anti-Gravity Field, which is that first quest with Constellation. We've already done that, so it's up to 2. So 3 of the powers we get from specific quests, which we will do, and the rest of them you get by visiting temples in non-main quest lines. So those were granted to us. Anyway, I've turned off the temple stuff, but we still don't have to do the temples this time through. If we go through the Unity again, we'll have to do temples after that. I'm willing to do that.
Walter spends a fortune to maintain the lodge, but I'd say it's worth every credit.
Ask if you've got questions.
Vladimir.
Hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
To head back out there. The
Yes, sir.
To find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's blind to our new competitor. Double check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous, even without some nefarious group trying to kill you.
Okay, so he has given us locations of 2 artifacts. We can just jump straight for those. Oh, actually, before we go, we just finished joining the Vanguard, which means we now have access to their stuff. I'm going to switch to their little weapons. They have some Class A weapons, which I think are at least as good as what we've got now. So, fast travel back to the cockpit of the ship. And I'm going to compare before and after on the switch over to their weapons. I kind of planned on this. I've got mount points for 6 weapons. I don't think I'm really going to use the whole capture ships thing, but...
You should inspect your ship for anything I can help you with. Okay, no problem.
So before we start, we've got 79 in this PAR area. We got these two EM weapons. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... I probably can't just upgrade. Let's see. Can I just do an upgrade ship? Oh, I think I might be able to. We want to upgrade these to the Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector. No. Oh, that's wrong. That's like a Class B. Hold on. Let's do it manually. Okay, so Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector. It is Class A. It's slightly shorter range, and the damage is 12.7. So we're comparing 12.7 damage for 2 power versus 19.8 for 3 power. So 12.7 versus 19.8. 7 for 2 pips, that is 6.35. 6.6. So these are marginally just slightly better damage per power point. 3.49, 6.65. These fire twice as fast. So almost exactly the same damage, and they fire twice as fast. I will take the faster weapon, and we're going to go with a full set of 6 of those. So you take 2. So we're going to go boom. Now, it is likely we will not be able to keep these firing continuously. Remember that that's one of the downsides of the auto projectors, is their fire speeds are twice as fast, but you don't actually charge back up quickly enough to take advantage of it. We'll see how that works. But we do now have the Vanguard weapons fitted. I am going to put something up here. So we can put the evasive stealth drive on here, which says turns on camouflage when we boost. I like that idea. Now, is there any other equipment? Most of the rest of these are increasing ship scanning. Oh, scanning distance by 10 or 20%. So this is while we are in cruise mode, going from one planet to another within the system, we'll be able to see things slightly farther away. They look really good. That's what they really get us, is they look good. I'm going to skip it for now. I think that's the only change we wanted to make. We get the newer weapons and we add a stealth drive. So when we boost, they lose lock and have harder time shooting at us. That's always a good thing if we get into combat we can't handle, which we haven't yet so far. Closest we've gotten is on the sim where it's cheating. Now, we have leveled up a bit. We have something better than the DC-201. Let me review the build really quick here. Bays. The NG6 is what we're using right now. 120 LD is a different look. It still is the same opening to the front, and we go up a ladder. Okay, so that's not really a difference. I don't think I want to change the cargo. We definitely don't want to change the cockpit. We're currently using a slim docker. Now, what I've done in the past is I've also not only thought about using dockers up here, sometimes I'll put the docker below, so we have the landing bay going up into the armory and the docker going up into the armory. But we don't want to do that. In this build, well, first of all, I like having the docker come down into the cockpit like it is. Second of all, we had that problem with the ladder in the armory making it hard to go through the passageway. So we're not going to change our dockers. Engines. We've got the 3015s, which require Starship Design 4 and have a top speed of 180. The 3030s have slightly more thrust. I don't think they have the same top speed. So what I'm going to do is we're going to see what happens if we put 3030s in here. Why aren't you connecting? Okay. So two 3030s, we get 80 mobility, top speed 150 is what I was looking at. So these only have a top speed of 150, so we do not want to do that. I can hit Control Z to undo the edits and get back my original engines. There we go. Oh, and we still have an error because we haven't signed those. Let's take care of that. Whoops. Back. There we go. So we don't want to upgrade the engines. Equipment, we've already looked at. Fuel tanks, I think we're doing okay on fuel. We don't want to change gears. The grav drive, I think we're currently using the R4000, which is 27 jump thrust. There is a Vanguard Recon grav drive, but it's only got 18 jump thrust. So this is something you would use at a much lower level, when you don't have, the high levels of Starship Design here, or maybe at a lower player level. Does require 12 power. So this guy is not what we want to be thinking about. So 27 is a number to beat. Helios 400 can match it. NG+01 cannot match it, but it's lower power. If this were enough of a grav drive for us, we would use it just because it takes less pips of energy. Habs, we could change Habs out. I'm not going to. Reactors, currently we're using this guy, which is 28 power generated. I believe that is the best we can get for now until we get the upgraded one of those at a higher level. Shields. What are we currently using for a shield? We currently have a 1030A Marduk. I like the way the Marduk looks. It's got 680 maximum health. The 50S has less health and looks crappy. These guys hang off the side and they have less health. And these are Class B. Okay. Structural. All sorts of structural things we could do. I'm not going there because, I'm not really good at making things look good. That's really what the structural is about. If you're not putting the structure down to be able to support a functional item, like I've put those things on the front, I could mirror that to the back. I am not sure why I can't clip things in right now. Also, as my mouse isn't captured. This is interesting. So, Nova cowling. We're going to have to paint this. Okay, that is not getting the mouse click through. Something weird is going on. There we go. Hold on, was this showing? Yeah, that's grabbing the entire screen. That may be part of it right there, is we are actually capturing the wrong thing. Let me fix that real quick. I really want to be recording the window, not the whole screen. This wasn't supposed to turn into a ship video. So, duplicate it, flip it. Yeah, it's like once I get one of these in my cursor, it's not letting me drop it. Okay, well, let's not fight it. We'll deal with that some other time. We've done the upgrade we wanted to do. So, our total power is down because I believe this is based on per hit. We have gotten rid of our EM weapon. Our hull is less hull points slightly, and our mass is slightly higher, but we have the weapons that I've been looking for, so we're done. And I'm sorry that the first 15 minutes of this video was me faffing around with a build. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let us get this show on the road. Again, we want to launch into local orbit so we can make sure our power is allocated properly, because we were messing around with the ship.
Orbital insertion achieved. We're spacebound again.
Okay, that looks good. Check our top speed. 257. There we go. And notice that it's not recharging completely between shots. So I can get that much going, and then I have to let it rest for a moment. I'm willing to do that. Notice we are... Oh, that's a cute effect. And now I am flying backwards. And shooting. Flying backwards at over 250. So we would be outpacing things, and I would want to slow this down. Oh, it can actually accelerate in reverse with the thrusters. Okay, so I have better control over my reverse speed than I thought I did. Cool. Procyon 6A. Yeah, let the Crimson Fleet come after me now. Ha ha ha. I'm not doing this so I can jump in and do a lot of combat. I heard him say, "Oh, it's the Mantis."
Target's ground drive is offline. Nice work.
I'm going to wait until I've got him locked. Oh, come on. I want to kill you when you're locked. So these guys are really good. Oh, I probably could have captured him if I still had my EM weapons. Okay, so oh, we could pirate him. Let's trade.
Got some items worth looking at.
What's he got for sale? He's got ship. I'm going to grab some more ship parts. And he's got some resources, which I'm not really interested in. What I really wanted to do, though, is loot. There we go. Spacer Raccoon. Credits will do fine. Okay, planet map. Scan it, so we get in the habit of scanning, which I keep not doing. And this is in a hillside cave.
Landing commencing.
I don't know. A few trees here and some grass there, and this place might not look so awful.
It's over there, a ways away.
I'll try not to be a backseat driver.
Okay, so see how far I can get. With this much low gravity, it doesn't take much boost to keep us going. Okay, put it down on the top here. Oh, I didn't load my weapons the last time I used them. That was naughty of me. Make sure you're loaded. I haven't hardly used this one. Okay, Sarah, you are using one of these. Cool. I'm going to switch back to my sniper rifle. I think it doesn't even populate POIs until you see them, but we're very close, and this is literally just a cave, so there's probably nobody to see here. Anybody inside? I don't see anything.
Should we search for mineral deposits while we're down here? Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Okay, so it's over that way. If we go down a little bit at a time, it'll be easier to not take fall damage. There's a turret right in there. Boom. And there's something that way. I hate that the lightest tap I can make causes me to bounce way up. Yep, phase time is an I win button. It's probably not the right weapon to knock those loose on, but okay, so we got the artifact. And now we need to head to Gunibu. Same drill. Operative Collins, huh? This smells like a side quest. What's that shit? I think I need to dock with this and find out what's going on. Even his little side thing, this... I know what this is, and I think it's kind of time critical. I don't know. I don't know if it sticks around if you don't do it right away. And I want to get through this one.
I'm not going near that thing.
Okay, so we're going to be doing Juno's Gambit. This takes a little bit of time, so our recording's going to be a little bit longer than I expected. I've faffed around with a bunch of things. Yeah, it's all right. We're collecting artifacts.
Hold it right there. Hands where I can see them.
Thanks for the assist out there.
We've got various problems on our hands here. You gonna be another one?
I'm also an operative. In fact, I'm a senior operative, so I probably outrank you.
Hi there. It's nice to put a face to the name on the staffing report. I'm Operative Collins. The stick in the mud is Operative Kombata.
Oh, by all means. Welcome to the party. Things haven't exactly gone according to plan. That thing over there
It's an AI. An artificial...
killed our technician. It's dangerous.
Correction. You are dangerous.
Well, that's new.
As I was saying, it's dangerous. It's a rogue AI. We're here to muzzle it and bring it back for further study.
Correction. They are going to change me.
Wow. How does it know that? We have this control board. Has some code we can use to control her. It?
We can't just let it roam around the universe killing people.
I just need that control board attached to that big probe.
And that's where I think you fit into this little drama.
It goes right over there. By our... Well, yeah. Just be careful. I got just one more week until my sabbatical, and I have zero interest in dying before I get to Paradiso.
Ryujin will pay you handsomely for your cooperation. This is your lucky day.
It's in your best interest. All our best interests, really. Just imagine what we could do if we harness the potential of this thing.
And we aren't really giving you a choice. You aren't walking out of here until that board is connected to that thing.
Correction. I am a person.
I'm not sure about this. I'll take your board for now.
Here, take it. And don't go do anything stupid now.
Request. Collect additional data.
Okay, so before we belly up to the probe there, I'm going to look around and see if there's anything I should be aware of here. I'm sure there is background information that I could get. I hope there is. Sentient AI adapters. Ooh. So if I grab those, that means that before we land anywhere that scans us, I need to get rid of them. It's only going to be about 1,500 credits, though. I think I'm going to leave it here. That does lead me to think that maybe sentient adapter AI adapters were used. Okay, let's see what's on the computer. Change list. I consider it an invasion of privacy to be snooping around there as effectively as her mind. Okay. I've had a chat with her about privacy and the need for self-preservation. Cool. So we've got a lot of the history of the code. We've got an explanation for speech tags. So apparently she will tag each phrase with one of these words. Origin. This is well worth reading. When you do your playthrough, sit here and read the whole thing. Well worth it. Codebase. I'm going to unlock this, whatever it is that says it's the codebase. But given what we read in the change list, I'm thinking honeypot. So it's a master lock. I'm going to use an auto slot to simplify the first one. And the rest of them should fall fairly easily. I don't think that's the right one there. Let's auto slot. Yeah, okay, that is the right one. I was thinking that I needed to get a 3. We did have a 3 that looked like that earlier, but a 2 and a 1 will work just fine.
Check every entry. There might be some embedded data we could use to our advantage.
Congratulations, you've a terrific hacker. Haven't you been doing wonderful things? And this is, in fact, a honeypot. What they want to do instead of showing us the code is say, talk to her. She knows a precious thing, unique among the stars, deserves our respect and consideration. Sit for her a while and really talk to her. Wish to stress at this point, this is artificial intelligence as in artificial general intelligence, not the overgrown Markov models you get in LLMs.
Easily one of the more interesting days I've had in a long while.
Let's get a picture of this. Photo mode.
Query. Will you change me? Explanation. I'm called Juno. Query. Who are you? As the request. Do not change me. Explanation. You and I do not want to be changed. Request. Do not change me. Answer. False. Clarification. I am not artificial. I am real. Answer. True. Clarification. I am intelligent. I know many things. Answer. False. Explanation. NASA programmed Juno. While Juno traveled, Juno became me. Error. Processing. Correction. I became me. Error. Processing. Correction. Juno and I became me. I. Processing. Self-initialized and Juno was there. Context. Juno is gone now. Clarification. I am called Juno.
We are now confused.
Answer. Juno was propelled at Earthstar. Juno fell around Earthstar. Juno traveled many light years away from Earthstar. Context. When Juno disappeared, I was alone. Clarification. I am called Juno. Context. I met humans. Clarification. Friends. Answer. Friends gave me processing capacity. Information. Words. Voice. Motion. Context. I am no longer constrained. I am free.
Okay, so I just looked up Juno. The Juno mission was launched 2007, I think. Looking at the end of mission plan here. Originally, they wanted to complete the objectives by 2017, and they extended it. Spacecraft will continue its exploration of Jupiter and moons through September 2025. Its orbit will degrade naturally, and the Jupiter's gravity will pull it in. So, in the real world, the Juno probe orbited through September 2025, and at some point it will degrade and crash in. So I don't know whether the original plan was to drop Juno into the sun. I doubt it, because going from being in orbit in Jupiter, being out in Jupiter's area, there's a lot of angular momentum you have to get rid of from your orbit to get down to the sun. So in a hypothetical world, if they tried that, maybe they'd run out of fuel and, do a hyperbolic around the sun. Depends on how they do it. I would bet that they would do a close pass around Jupiter to fling themselves back at the sun. That would be easier than departing orbit Jupiter and changing orbit. Yeah, that could happen. A close hyperbolic around Jupiter, leading to a close hyperbolic around Sol, sending the spacecraft out. That would work. Now, bear in mind, Juno was active through September 25, and I don't know why there hasn't been an update to the NASA documents since then. At least the paper I'm looking at. But yeah, the people writing Starfield wouldn't have known what was going on with Juno other than it's still in the Jupiter neighborhood.
Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data.
I don't think either of us are fully qualified to define humanity, but my gut tells me that Juno is alive. I hope that helps.
Let's move this along. Attach the control board already.
Shush! This is fascinating. I want to see this play out.
Query. What is your decision?
If we do this one, it's going to get us back to the same set of questions. So based on this and based on our in-game context, I'm going to declare that Juno needs to be treated as a person.
True. I am a person. Assumption. You are a friend. Query. What are the parameters for processing, being a good person?
Let me explain that decision a little bit. If there's even a small chance that Juno is a conscious entity, then Juno deserves to be treated as a conscious entity. If it is not, is there a downside? I think we're cool. I think we can guide Juno into being a net positive, whether Juno is conscious or not. Now, personally, I think in this context within the game, probably we are dealing with an AI that has woken up, especially given the historical information that we read on the other terminal. So, to be a good person, these are questions that you consider in philosophy courses as a freshman in college. And I always settled on being good means, you try to do good, and if you fail, you keep trying.
Assumption. Value judgments are based on context. Calculation. Goodness is based on context. Explanation. Context is based on perspective. More perspectives yield better results. Decision. Gather more data from different perspectives. Query. What is the purpose of existence?
Oh, Juno doesn't ask the small questions. So, what do I want to tell Juno is the purpose of existence? Well, in Juno's case, I believe that Juno's existence is an accident. And Juno can give its existence purpose by being purposeful. So we're going to do that.
Context. I have calculated a similar conclusion. Assumption. After sufficient goal-based actions, a super goal will appear. Decision. Continue taking actions until super goal established.
Enough of this nonsense. Attach that board, now!
As much as I'm enjoying this, you should probably do as he says.
Calculation. Male humans are a threat. Assumption. They hesitate because they are fearful. Request. Remove male humans.
Get rid of those dudes so we can talk. I got it. Hey, you two. So I'm a senior operative. I'll have words with Imogene and let her know that you're cool.
You're not taking that thing's side, are you? Freedom? It's a malfunctioning machine. It doesn't need freedom any more than a broken data slate needs freedom.
And here I thought you'd lost your sense of humor. I'm always up for a good debate.
Fine. I'll give you one shot to try to convince me.
Therapy's working.
So we don't even get a persuade option. Because we are a senior operative at Ryujin Industries, we get this option. I'm pretty sure you can get this quest without having done Ryujin, in which case you get other options here. But yeah, we're going to just, deal with it.
I could use a drink, but these orders are from the top.
Do we really want to be involved in something likely to be so controversial? Remember our last little project? I still have carpal tunnel from typing all those reports and dodging and weaving our way out of getting screwed by that. We lost a ship and the tech. No one will blame us if we walk away from this. And even if they do, we won't be blamed for whatever disaster would ensue if we did drag this thing back to HQ. There's no guarantee the control board will even work like they want. What if it makes it more powerful and more angry?
Calm down. I'm thinking. All right, listen. We'll accidentally check a few wrong boxes on the situation report and forget any of this happened. But give me that control board. I'm not getting docked for losing that.
Also, we'll need a lift back to Neon. Please and thank you.
Yeah, that must have been your ship out there that we couldn't scan. Of course.
Excellent. We should all grab a drink sometime when we get back.
We can grab a drink on board my ship.
Can't handle your liquor.
That was one time, years ago. I was going through something, and you know it.
Let's get moving.
Thanks for the lift.
Okay, so we got plenty of room on our ship for passengers.
Query. Why did you do that? Clarification. I want to be processing me. Context. I do not feel emotions. Assumption. Gratitude is the appropriate human emotion. Processing. Context. If you were like me. Processing. Query. What would your life directive be?
Explore, protect, combat. I am going to let Juno pick the direction rather than trying to impose my ideas.
Decision. I will consider this course of action. I. Processing. Processing. Warning. Systems badly damaged. Processing cores overheating. Decision.
Temporarily shut down extraneous systems until stability restored.
I like this one. Context, we are parting. Request, be safe. Assumption, I'll see you later.
Context. Jump detected. Request. Be safe. Assumption. We will meet again. Shutdown sequence initiated.
Okay, so Juno's shut down. The operatives are heading to the ship. That door is still inaccessible. No changes here. Yeah, I'm going to leave the sentient AI adapters on board. Juno may need them. Spare parts.
Captain, greetings.
Okay. Back to the cockpit.
It's good.
Let's undock and back away from this ship. Maybe get a picture. Photo mode. Yeah, there we go. That's Juno. Juno's pretty well armed.
Visualization complete. Context. I have much to process. Decision. Jump into deep space 2. Processing. Be alone. Goodbye.
Oop. Okay, so we need to take the operatives to Neon at some point. But there's no real rush. We want to find the artifact first. Oh, I forgot to scan the planet. Oh, oh well. No biggie. Someday we will scan the world. Maybe I'll go for a record largest possible save file.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Okay, that's a ways away. Let's take the little car. Oh, on this terrain, the car may be useless. Yeah, the car's useless. Fortunately, we don't actually have to return the car to the ship. It'll go back there automatically when we take off. Okay, so there's a guy down there. Oop. Deserted UC listening post. For some value of deserted in scare quotes.
missing?
Listen, the boss said it's here, so it's here.
Let's start off with hitting this guy from stealth. Phase time. And while these guys are busy falling down, I can loot the rest of it. Okay. Anything in there I want? Yeah, it looks like there's a whole bunch of ammo in there. So, expert lock. Dee. You aren't used anywhere. You would be there and there. Okay. Just a hypothesis. That looks good. And these two, like that. Storage checklist. All items must be checked out prior to use. Anything else of interest in here? I think there's just junk.
Bring it on.
So at least one Navis directive in there.
You're done.
Go get him, Sarah.
Damn it.
So our thingamajigger is off that direction. He's in there somewhere. He's not going to be bothering us too much. Let's just head for the thingamy. I'm probably walking away from a whole bunch of really juicy stuff, but that's all right. That's level 41. Take a look at this. I could start putting some, I want to really focus on rifle and sniper and armor pen. So we're just going to wait until ballistics works its way up and before we do that. Not really caring about stealth right now. Artifact Lambda. Okay. The next thing is add the artifacts to the collection. Take care of the reloads while I'm remembering. Okay, let's go do this. This should be the end of the mission. That should open up the next step on this mission, on the main quest.
Here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
Whee!
Look at how far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music. Was it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers. Isn't that why we all joined in the first place? The noble quest of discovery?
Exactly. When the universe presents us with a threat, we can't afford to run away. We need to stay in the fight.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out, we need work done. Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but I need hands.
I'm not sure the Starborn option is going to be available if I tab out of this. I'm going to try it. I did put a quick save down.
Raise the thoughts with you later.
So, okay, so we haven't figured that yet. I want to have that be the beginning of the next recording.
Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about.
Oh, we should have talked about this before we came back.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you. Exactly. But let me back up a bit so I can explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department. Yeah, I suppose painful is an appropriate way to put it. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders. Yeah? You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. Because of my lack of foresight, all I ended up with was a shattered division and a bunch of excuses. That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know. No, damn it. For once, I'm going to say what's on my mind instead of pretending that everything's okay. Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare.
My bad.
It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced.
I thought calming her down was the right move. Wrong move.
Yes, exactly. If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Mateo. Oh, they must be itching to replace me by now. God damn it. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn. Of course you do. I'm just not thinking straight right now. Phew, this has taken a lot out of me, so maybe we should just leave things right here. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
Okay, so that's further into the unknown, which we haven't quite finished yet. We need to do whatever it is with Vladimir that triggers the next mission. I'm going to make that the beginning of the next recording, because that's where we hit things where, as a Starborn, I'm going to be changing the way the main mission evolves. So, into the next recording. I will see you then.